Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I am Brian, and today we're going to be going over this portable, foldable, 200 watt solar panel from Mango Power. So they reached out to me and asked me if I could, take a look at it and test it out, and I agreed, so here we are. I've never honestly heard of Mango Power, but I will say, at first glance, this is very reminiscent to my EcoFlow solar panels. So that means the build quality is very good, and there's one addition to this solar panel that I like more than one of my EcoFlow panels, and I'll show that to you. This thing, again, 200 watts. It's got a durable canvas outer case with kind of weatherproof zipper all the way around that's going to hold the actual solar panel. And this thing is not light, folks. This thing weighs about 25 pounds. So we're just going to take this out. So on the back side, you've got this canvas type material. And this is IP67 rated solar panel, so you can get this thing wet. Now, obviously, if it's out there raining, you're not gonna be getting much solar in the event that you happen to leave this outside and forget about it. It's got an ETFE coating on this thing, very durable and very rugged feeling. They're magnetically attached, so there's no Velcro on this thing. You can see all these little magnets all along the edges up here. So when it closes up, magnetically closes. So it kind of holds itself together via all these magnets all around the perimeter of this solar panel. On the back, we actually have kickstands, which I prefer more, okay? And these can go way out to, whatever degree you want, because there is elastic. So you can kind of set these angles to whatever you want. And what I like about the kickstands is there's no Velcro on them. As again, it's a magnet. A lot of my solar panels that I have, that Velcro is so hard to rip off. And by the time you do that 10 or 20 or 30 times, I'm afraid that Velcro strip's gonna wear itself out. But I like the fact that this is just magnets. What I always like to explain when I demonstrate solar panels is this test is so subjective because there could be haze in the sky that you don't see. It's hot out here, it's 87 degrees, so this is not perfect temperature to test a solar panel. You really want it around 76 to 78 degrees, which I don't have that here. I'm in Texas, it's hot. So I'm gonna do as best as I can to see if we can get anywhere near 200 watts. I'm probably expecting between 130 and 150 watts. Now these solar panels are advertised at a 22% efficiency rating, so we'll see if we get anywhere near that. And this has a 20.16 max operating voltage. So keep that in mind when you're, hooking up your battery stations or whatever. The max voltage you'll pull out of this thing on a perfect day is 20.16. And it does come already pre-installed on the edge here with these MC4 connections. So I've got my battery hiding behind the solar panel in the shade, so hopefully you can see that I'm getting 141 watts off of this panel right now. And I'll pan up to the sky here, and you can see it's a pretty cloudy and overcast day. I had just a little bit of glimpse of sun right there to get this video. But here's the setup with the angle. Secondary test. Got the panel in the backyard, and you can again still see we got quite a bit of clouds. So pretty hazy day. So let's go see what we're pulling on the UPS 1200. If we can get the screen. Right now we're getting at 126 watts. 125. So again, not terrible for considering the type of day that we're having right now. All right, so hopefully you were able to get off of that terrible shot of the screen because it's so hard to get these numbers to show up on camera when it's so bright outside. I got up to around 141 watts. Now that's pretty remarkable because I hope you can tell also when I panned up to the sky, it's a very kind of overcasty, cloudy day, and that sun just peeked through the clouds just for 5 minutes. And I was able to get that on video. That's pretty impressive because I know that the atmosphere is still hazy. And a little bit of haze drastically reduces the performance of these solar panels as well as heat, and it is 91 degrees outside, so that also will affect the output of the solar panel. So I'm pretty happy the fact that this thing was putting out 141 watts. That leads me to believe that on a better day, a little less hot, I will get much more output out of this panel, probably closer to the 175, 180, maybe even 185 range if there's not a cloud in the sky, there's no overcast, it's cooler. For this test, it was a pretty difficult test for it to get up to 141 watts. So I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm not telling you to go buy it. I just wanted to show you this because this was a new product. I've never seen Mango Power. The fact that it's completely waterproof, it's got this real nice ETFE coating on it. It's got magnetic kickstands. It's just a pretty nice little unit. Through Mango Power, this is $449 on their website. There will be a discount link below, and here's what the discount's gonna be if you're interested in looking for this. So again, I don't want you folks to think that I'm trying to sell this to you, but in case you're in the market for a 200 watt foldable solar panel, this might be a good option if you're looking at like the EcoFlows or the Solar Sagas. But I got pretty good output out of this thing on a pretty bad day, on a pretty bad solar day. And in fact, I'm pretty shady right now outside, and it was only 5 minutes ago when I took that video. So the sun's going in and out. Again, 140, 141 watts out there today. I'll take that pretty much every day. So this panel will produce, and I know that it will produce more on a better day. So I'm actually gonna take this out with me on my next camping trip and use it, and hopefully a little bit better condition. And I'll be able to report back, hopefully, that I'm getting more watts when it's a little bit better conditions outside. But anyway, guys, this is the Mango Power 200 watt foldable solar panel. So there you go, folks. Go check it out if you want, if you're in the market for one of these things. So until next time, see ya, take care.